we can see we're fully closed, but I can very easily open that lever up to about half of its travel. So that is the concern. Will that compromise our overall connection here of the copper on that bus bar? Is that going to impact that solid connection? So pretty simple testing setup here. I have a Works jaw horse, which is going to provide a stable platform for me to hang a adjustable weight kettlebell from a 3-wire, a Wago 221 413, where I'm able to pass that wire through the jaw horse, set the 413 on top, and then apply all of that force through the middle slot on that Wago, which I'll start at 20 pounds of force pulling down, and I'll increment up by 2.5 pounds until we get the wire to pull out, and then that will be our failure pull force in the standard condition. So kicking off that standard configuration, the lever fully seated, not pulled out. We'll start off with 20 pounds, let it sit for about 10 to 15 seconds, and I'll add 2.5 pounds here with the ankle weight. Once it passes that at 22.5 pounds, I'll reset it, go to 25 pounds, see if it can hold that. And basically we're gonna go till failure. And then once it fails, like that at 27.5 pounds, now we know it can hold 25. That was the last successful interval that it was able to hold. So 25 pounds of pullout force was our trial number 1 force. Now we're at 22.5 for our second trial. We'll reset to 25. Again, let it hold for 10 to 15 seconds. Go up to 27.5. Okay, so we're consistent. Trial number 2 also at 25 pounds. That was the successful force that it could hold. Now going to trial number 3, starting at 20 pounds, going to 22.5. Looks like it's gonna hold. Then we'll reset that for 25 pounds. And then finally try for 27.5, and again we have a failure. So let's do the exact setup, 3 trials, but now with that lever sticking out. Starting off with the first trial, it'll be 20 pounds, see if it holds, looks good, 22.5, but we did have a failure. Now look closer, this is what it looks like with that lever extended. You can see it's extended quite a ways, and that's the setup we have for this test. So for round 2, we'll trim back that copper, install a new Wago 221, extend out that lever, again starting at 20 pounds, adding 2.5, and it can't hold. So both the first and second trial were only able to hold 20 pounds. Let's go on to trial number 3, starting off with 20, and again we have our third failure. With the lever out, we do only get 20 pounds of holding force as compared to the standard lever down configuration where we got 25. I was a little surprised, honestly, with the results. Now that's not going to deter me from using Wago lever nuts, but it is something you need to pay attention to when you're placing your neutrals and your hots and your grounds back into the electrical box. But as always, I want to hear your feedback, so jump down in the comments